Hey guys, we're going to do a little warm-up here, joint-to-joint warm-up, a little movement work, just to get loosened up for any kind of workout that you're going to do. We're going to start very simply in a slightly hinged position, arms loose, hands hanging in line with the knees, and we're going to just very relaxed swing. Notice how my body is relaxed, my knees are pumping a little bit, my shoulders are relaxed, holding no tension in my body. Taking big deep breaths, big exhales. Do this for about a minute. Still swinging nice and loose. What we can do is we can shift our weight slightly. I can slide one foot back into a staggered position. Same back angle. And I can bring it back in. Shift the other leg. From there I come back to even. Start to extend my hips. Get a little bit more open. A little twist. So I open the arms to the side. Good, and slowing down. Start rocking, heel to toe. Lifting the arms up to the sky, pressing into the ball of the foot, especially the big toe. Breathing in on the way up. Exhale on the way down. And now let's start to hinge and throw down a little bit more forcefully. Reaching up and I'm allowing my shoulders to relax while my back stays flat. All right, and now with just a nice big arm circle. Palms up, I'm opening the chest as I look up towards the sky. I'm getting an opening in my thoracic spine, but my low back is still flat. Reaching around behind me, I relax the shoulders a little bit, bring the arms in front, cross in front, reach up, opening the chest again, spreading the walls apart out to the side, and then relaxing the shoulders as I come down. Exhale, breathe in, and out. Breathe in, and out. In, out. We'll reverse that, so starting crossed and bent, opening up, reaching and relax. Breathing in and out. Breathing in and out. You notice that my hips are sinking slightly. I'm not bending over at the waist. Good. And from there, we'll get a nice little easy rotational swing. You'll notice that I'm allowing my back foot to pivot on the ball of the foot. No tension in my body. I'm letting the arms just relax and flop around behind me. Nice, big, deep, relaxed breathing. And relax. I'm going to bring my arms up to the side, straight out across from the shoulder. We'll have thumbs up. I'm going to rotate the shoulders so that the thumbs stay in line, but my thumbs position will move, so I point the thumbs behind, and then I rotate them forward as far as I can, and then open up again. Make sure not to compensate through your upper body by moving your thoracic spine. Focus only on the shoulder. Open, close, open, close, open, close. And then from there, I'm going to bend the elbows 90 degrees. It should be vertical. From here, again, trying to keep my elbows exactly where they are. I rotate internally and externally. Elbows don't drop. I don't try to change my upper body position. It's all in the shoulders. And from there, I'm just gonna get some shoulder rolls, squeezing, lifting, lowering, pushing forward, lifting, squeezing back. Don't push the head forward, keep the head neutral. Relax breathing. Breathing in and out, reverse direction. From there, I'm going to step to one side, slightly behind the other foot, at an angle. And from here, I'm keeping this leg straight, pressing up through this side here. Palm reaches up towards the sky, and I'm reaching, extending from that right foot up to the right hand. Big breath in, and then relax. I'll switch sides, step to the other side. Big breath in, and relax. Switch, and switch. Looking up towards the hand, and switch. One more each side. And back to center. From here, and a little hip rotation. Supporting my low back. Trying to get a nice kind of arching motion here. Reverse direction. Bringing the feet together, knees together, bending the knees slightly, and then turning to one side, coming across the ball of the foot, up to the other side, and repeat. Switch the other side. From there, I'll get an ankle rotation, big circle, nice and slow, balancing on one leg. Trying to make that as big as possible. Reverse direction. And switch side. Nice big circle in one direction. Switch direction. Shake it out. We're going to get a hip rotation. So you're going to pick the knee up, pivot out, rotate through the hip. So you're getting this movement in the hip, around and through. Just nice and loose. Just warming up. Reverse direction. And switch side. Same thing. Lifting up, out, rotate and around. Switch direction. Switching to a twist. So as I twist to one side, I want to make sure I keep my shoulder forward so I'm really getting into this hip joint. Opening to the other side, twist, open, close. Switch, in and out, in. All right, we're going to get into a little opening of the hip flexors and the hamstrings. For starters, I'm going to step into a lunge. Find a distance that's not too far, not too long, back foot. You want on the ball of the foot, both feet pointing forward so hips are square. So I'm in this Heel elevated lunge position. I'm tucking the hips under, so I'm opening up the hip in front here. I'm going to breathe in, reach up, increasing that stretch. When I shift back, I'm going to bring my arms down. I'm going to shift my weight back. I'm going to pivot on the ball of the foot so the heel lands closer inside. So I have this angle here, about 45 in the back leg. As I shift back, the arms will come behind me, palms are down. I'm lifting the toes up off the floor, getting a nice stretch through the calf and the hamstring. Exhale. And then I'm going to shift forward, pivoting on the ball of the foot so the hips are square, tucking under, reaching up. Big breath in, shift back, exhale out. Forward, and back. Forward, and back. I will set my feet on the other side, starting with my lunge position, nice and tall through the chest, tucking under, reaching up, shifting back, and forward. From there, we're going to get into a wider stance, about a horse stance, just outside shoulder width. I'm going to squat down, so a sumo squat, hands on the knees, shoulders back. I'm going to push against the outside knee, bring the shoulder across towards the other knee, and switch back and forth. So, here. Into the hips here, I'm staying nice and low. I'm going to shift my weight to one side. I get the hip pelvic tilt up as my body leans with it. Pelvic tilt the other side, and I go back and forth. I'm going to complete a circle now. I come around to this side, I'll use my hands up and over to the other side. And I'm going to get these circles, getting nice and deep into the hips here. So I come across, I sink, try to stay low as I come across. Oh, reverse direction. So down low, up high, down low and across, up high and across. 3, 4, 5. And I'm going to finish this with a little more hip opening. Same foot position. I'm actually going to shift my weight to one side, so I'm bringing my hip back, almost like a lunge, but I'm going to keep this knee slightly bent. I'm going to get to not a full lunge position with this front knee slightly bent. I'm shifting my weight over to one side, and then I'm sinking the hips straight down. I'll shift over slightly, bent knee on this side, sink, up and over. Making sure you keep the far away leg bent, knee bent. That's it.